Hi, welcome back again to a new tutorial part. Today I want to make the lamp there. So I start with add mesh circle. Bring them here in front. Scale down. Edit mode. Extrude scale. I have a better idea. Well, it's you. So extrude up, scale down, extrude, scale, move up, extrude, scale down, extrude, scale down. That's the base structure. Here it should be rounded up. So we have to make here a loop there and overscale them. Then Control B. Then we can move that. Here we can make a little roundness to that there. So Control B. Then he makes an inner roundness. Here we need an outer roundness. So Control B and move. Here we make an inner. Here we can make an inner. Control B simply. The tip should be normally rounded up, but who cares? So object shade smooth. All in all a little bit too long, so scale set. Let's see. Yeah. Normally that's not round enough for me, but that is now too late. Okay, but it is the lamp. Yes. We built the rest there. So that means we need here ring. So add curve, circle, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down. Object convert. Oh no, that is a curve, so we can take it a depth. Bring it in front. The resolution with 4 is okay. So we can take them. Then we can take Shift D, make that here a smaller one. That one. And that here's a flat one, I think. So there we can't use that. Good, but here we can convert it as a mesh. So object convert mesh from curve. So we have now that mesh left. That's okay. So then we want to build here this chain. So here we have to do the same. Object convert mesh from curve. Then we delete the half one down under. So box selection with B, X to delete vertices. Then A to select all, Shift D, make a copy, rotate X 180 degrees. Then we mark that both. And then we need a bridge. So we search for operation, and that must bridge edge loops. That makes that. Oops. Normally it was spacebar, but it is not anymore spacebar, so you must every time search that there. Operator search, yeah. Not good, but eager. So that should be the chain then. We first make that a little smaller, rotate Z 90 degrees. We take here an array, and we want to make it in the Z axis, so not the X, so in the Z axis. I think I must apply before, so apply rotation scale. Yeah, now it works. That here, and the other one, return them. So there is one, so we get a little bit higher there. Good. Take 3, 4 maybe. Then Shift D will make a copy. Rotate Z 90 degrees. And bring that in between. So we have built the chain there. So we can apply those and join them together as one. Whoa. Okay, I go back. I think there was something not applied. Apply. That is applied. So we can join them together. So we have built that. Good. So we can bring that there. Good. So need that whole thing there. So add mesh circle, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down, delete what we don't need. So C circle selection, X to delete vertices, that is what is left. And we select Alt Shift D, rotate Z 180 degrees, select both, F to close, E to extrude, here E to extrude again. Good. That's the base structure. Then we take the whole thing with A and E to extrude and bring them to the backboard. Now it should be something like thick. And for that we take then the modifier solidify, but we can use them after applying. So apply rotation scale before. You see here is a turn or something into. Don't know what it is exactly, but we will look. Think we must normals recalculate. Yeah, and that wasn't. The normals was turned because of the rotation and copy. There you must pay attention each time. Good. Here you can handle now this thickness there, how thick you want that. It should be over there. And here goes something straight through. And here that looks awful. So better we make here Control R, another loop in, and scale them down, and Control B, bevel there a little. Yeah, that looks better. Good. We need that thing there, so add mesh cylinder with 12 is okay. Scale down, rotate Y 90 degrees, scale down, scale X, object shade smooth, bring them between, so that here must come down. And here at the top we get the ball to bring that all together. So add mesh UV sphere 16 is okay. Scale down. That is our holder for this whole thing there. And object shade smooth. That is that. We have to bevel here. Control B. Same as there. Control B. There is nothing to bevel, so extrude scale and extrude to the Z-axis, and then we can bevel. Control B and Control B. So another loop inside to avoid that shading error, and then that is okay. So here we must come to the right place, so we have to replace. There's the chain and the other stuff. So that comes there. What is that? The middle part there. Okay. But that must be higher. Wow. So it must be there. That here must a little bit more there. That is mystery stuff. But okay. It must be higher. Good. Think that lamp is done, only the cable. So we do the cable. Good. So the cable comes from there. So add curve, Z curve, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down, grab the starting point, should be there, then edit mode, get the second middle point, grab them after the bending and at the start of the bending, then follow the line and middle point, extrude, E to extrude, then bend that along middle point, E to extrude behind the roundness, extrude behind the roundness, and extrude again. So that was it. That is the cable. The cable should have a thickness, so we go here to the curve and give them a depth. I think that works. And place them there where it should. There it is. Make it a little bit more there, no problem. But that's it in rough style. We can bring that here a little bit more by extruding cable into. So that's fine. Good. We can Shift D, make a copy, M to move to the rest collection. Then we object converted L mesh and join that all together. Object join, and nearly, but we've forgotten the ball inside. So object join, grab, yes, we have a lamp. And there, yeah, I must make an inner part and an outer part, and I have only the inside part in the moment. So I will double part, and that part should be that here. Shift D, scale down, so we have the inner part here, and we connect them. So we need again the bridge edge loop, and we close the top part with F. So we have now closed one. Good. File, save as, take a new version number, 16 maybe. Then we need the colors. New, that is a black metal rough. So that should be black, and it should be high roughness and a little more dark. Good. Not too rough, then it lost his, and the specular we can turn down, so that only that left. And in the inner part we can take a mirror or this white stuff, so I think we can take this white stuff, and make it very glossy. So we go here back, so that it reflects like ceramic or such. So Control plus to select the inner sector there, and material 1 we call white porcelain sign. So we have now the lamp. Later comes the light in and the other stuff there, but the lamp is done. Grab, file, save, done. Good. Then this shelf, add mesh cube, scale X, scale Z. Oh, this computer here. Or just the user. So that should be small, scale Y. It should be beveled in all. So Control B. Doesn't work here. Oh. So we have to give them an area where it can work. So we make it 2 loops, scale X, and give them the place where he can bevel. And same is here on the side. So Control R, make 2 loops, scale Y, and give them the range to work. The working range. Then we mark all, but disable this inner parts that we don't need to bevel. And we don't need to bevel that. That here also. We need a middle loop to avoid the other stuff there. So A, select again all. But then don't that. So that we only have the outer rim selected, nothing else. That is important. We have that around. Good. Other side. Look what we get. That is too much. That is too much. That one. And that. But here it must go down. Here also. Done. Good. Try. What we get now when we Control B and bevel them. Looks a little bit wired. And it is a little bit wired. There is surely another way. When I make all this back, we can simply take there modifier subdivision surface. Done. Good. With them you can sharpen up here the edges, but they in the wall later, so that doesn't matter. Object, shade smooth. Good. That should be a marble material. So that here we can move a little bit more to sharpen up here. Apply. marble woolshed. So we take here the line and UV mark seam. Then from there till there, mark seam. Same on the downside, from there till there, but without that there. UV mark seam. Then the back side complete, mark seam. Look at the other side. Then we need also from there till there. And from down under there till there. Good. That was that. It was unneeded to make that fat. Normally that can make here one loop and bevel them and then all is done, but okay. Now it is like it is, so what? Apply rotation scale and you unwrap. There should be marble or marmor or such. Vintage material 1. What material? Is it that? No. How we call that material here? Table plate. Okay. So we should use that. Table plate. Here and there we have the marble. Okay, so that thing is done. Longer as I thought was just shit there. But sometimes it happens. Okay. So then we have here the remote controls too. Add mesh cube. Scale down. Scale Z. Scale X. Bring it out. Scale Y. And here we have the same shit. Control R, make a loop there. Control R, make a loop there. And then we try to bevel the outer parts. Control V. Nearly. Not really, but nearly. Good. Then we scale them a little in the Z. We place in here, so that means take that here and extrude scale and then extrude and bring it to the Y. So we have that remote control look. Then that should be a black plastic. So object shade smooth. We see we have here shading errors. That is because we have here no loops. So Control R, make here a small loop. That shading error is gone, only inside, because he tries to shade some what you can't shade. This is a flat one and you can't shade them smooth because there is nothing to shade smooth. So that must be flat. Shade flat. And then that is okay. Good. Material black plastic. So we get it here to black or anthracite, and a little bit more roughness, such like that. Then we need a second one, that is this buttons there and this stuff. So new, call it buttons. Top view. Make it there. Buttons sign. We hit there view. Project from view. Good. So we need that material for that. So we go to shading. Where is the remote control there? Good. So we make the nodes. Nodes is the material. An image texture. Connect color with color. Open up in my texture folder. There is a remote control. Then we only must adjust them. That is in the UV image editor. We must have here the remote control picture there, and then we can take this here, A, to select all, grab and scale up, grab and scale X to only get the needed one, and we have a remote control lying on the table. Good. So there are two, so we simply make a copy, Shift D, and then we can position them later. So this both come to the other stuff, and that comes down there too. So file, save. What we have to do else is the window itself, the other stuff there. So we can make fast that one here. Object, add, mesh, cylinder, 12 is okay, scale down. Rotate by 90 degrees. Bring it in front. Object, shade smooth. We get the inner face and extrude scale, and then go till the end. Extrude scale, extrude, done. Good. Go a little bit more there. So that is done. Here we get shading errors, that is clear. So we have to bevel that, bevel the inner. Then we need here loop. So Control R, make a loop in. What happens there? Press wrong key. What? Control R. Oh, okay, now it works. So then here the same, Control B, bevel, Control B, bevel, and Alt R to make a loop for the shading. So it should be white plastic, so new material, call it white plastic. It is white and it should be rough, and that's it. Good. So we have done that also. Little things, but you must all have them, yeah? So, file, save. Then we have not the candle inside. So we need to build the candle. Add mesh cylinder. In this case I will take 24 minimum. Grab. Scale down, bring it to the front. So there we have it. Scale Z. This candle has a inner part and an outer part. So that means in edit mode we take here the top face, extrude scale them, and extrude bring them down. So we have here this part. Then we want to change here the top line. So Control R, make here some, and then we can plug in some parts a little bit higher, and such more. You know what I mean. Candle burns down, so it is not even on each side. Good. Then we bevel the outer rim and the inner rim, and that was it. Object shade smooth, but the shading arrow is there, so Control R, bring down all the loop. Good. This needs a special material because light must come through that material that is translucent. So new material, call it candle. I'll go to shading. So normally you can take that, but that is not what I want. You can make it transparent or with the translucent shader. That is the translucent shader that we kick, and that is a little bit that light comes through. White is okay, so we let that. We adjust that later, how thick that should be and the other stuff there. So we take them and plug them somewhere where we find them back. So good. For sure we need the plants and this fire there and such. That is simple. I make it simple. I don't model that at all or make a simulation for fire or such. I take there simply PNGs with an alpha channel there, and that is okay for me. So add image as plane. There is this fire. Now we must look how we import that. Use alpha, that's correctly. Override materials, trade, auto refresh, relative parts, path. Yeah, so that can work. Import as a plane. Where is it? There. You can't see through them now, for sure, because we are in EV now and not in cycles or such. That is the flame that comes into the candle then. And from the front that looks later like all is okay. We try it with a fast render. No, Eevee can't do that, and Eevee can't display class correctly. That is a great fault about Eevee. And with a cycles renderer that should be much better. Yep, you see that works. That here we only must light up, so we give them an emit. And you see also the class looks very much better than under Eevee. But okay, Eevee it's only to see a fast result, but no qualitative result. That is. So when we go to the lamp and shading, then we have that. That is this alpha channel. For that you have a transparent within there. But we want also that it close a little or emit light. So we add shader and emitting shader emission. That goes from the color to the diffuse. So we plug it in there. Emission control. How we cut it here, I don't know. So we bring it there and there. So that now is lightened up. The diffuse is now gone, and we take it the color of the flame to the emission, and that the transparent comes there, and then it goes to our output. So I can handle the emission by the strength there, and but only in the cycles later. I will later make all render with cycles. File, save. Good. I think we have done enough today. Next time we make here this heating, the curtains, the window itself, and so on. We have much to do. So file, save. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next tutorial part. Thanks a lot. Bye.